Welcome to Right to Users Academy and our training series called Feature Focus. In this session, I will discuss targets and destinations in Madcap Flare. My name is Per Frederiksen. I'm the owner and founder of Right to Users from Denmark. My company specializes in technical communication and localization. You can read my bio on this slide, and my relation to Madcap Software is that I'm a certified reseller, trainer and consultant in the Madcap products since 2010. The agenda for this session is terminology, targets in Madcap Flare, and we're going to focus on HTML5, PDF and Word outputs or targets, and finally we will talk about destinations. But before we dive into the target feature in Flare, let's talk a bit about the terminology in this video. The first term we come across is target. And a target in Flare is the file where we describe the output we want. We build our target to view the output. The next term is destination, and a destination is the location to which we want to publish our output files. A destination can be an FTP or an SFTP location, or it could be a location on our network or even our local PC. And we can have as many destinations as we want. HTML5 is the new standard for HTML output. It is supported by most browsers. The HTML5 output in Flare is even optimized for search engines, what we normally know as search engine optimization, SEO. Responsive output. An output is responsive when it adapts to the device on which it is shown. In Flare, we can make the HTML5 output responsive to cater for desktop PCs, tablets, and smartphones in the same output and in the same Flare project. I've now opened a project in Madcap Flare, which includes a number of targets. On the right side, we can see the table of contents that I want to include in the different targets. And on the left side, in the project organizer, we can see the list of targets. Let's talk about the HTML5 output first. This is the presentation of our content from Madcap Flare. So I'm going to go into the HTML5 target here, and I'm not going to worry about the setup at this moment. I'm just going to view it. Now the output we're looking at here is the HTML5 output. It consists of a navigation pane on the left side with the contents index and glossary tabs, the topic on the right side, and then we can also notice that there's a search bar up here where you can search directly. For example, dashboard, which is the name of the module. I search for this and I get a number of results, and also I can filter those results using what we call search filters in HTML5. So I can actually filter the results to a specific type of topic that I want to look at. So that's the kind of user interface that the actual user, the end user, is looking at. But let's go behind this format and see what we can do about it. Right, so we are on the General tab. That's the first tab of the HTML5 target. And what can we define here? Well, first of all, we have the output type up there. That's fine. We can define a startup topic. So when the user comes into this help file, he will meet this topic. And we have a skin. And notice that you have to have a specific HTML5 skin in order to make an HTML5 output. Otherwise you'll get a message from Madcap Flare if you don't choose it. Master table of contents. Well, the table of contents we looked at before is my master table of contents, and it's actually the only one in this project So I will just keep the setting here as default because there's only one, so it has to choose that one. And the same goes for the style sheet, because there is only one style sheet in this project, so I also choose default here. But this field tells us that we can actually have different style sheets for our different outputs. But again, that is not a necessity in Flare, because you can actually define the format for different outputs in one style sheet in Flare. But it gives us the possibility. Let's move to the next tab.